Praise the Lord, good morning. So, there was a young man who finished his studies in abroad and came to his country. And he was so excited about the new product launch that he wanted to invent and, launch it. So, after the launch, everything seemed very great in the beginning, but later on, when the product reached the market, the effectiveness of its success was not so great. So this disappointed the young man very much. So he was very deep in thoughts sitting in his office one day. The office boy came and placed the tea for him, and he saw the face of the boss and he said, Sir, is that something bothering you? You can share it to me. So the young man managed his emotions and he said, No, 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 I'm fine. But still, the office boy took one courage and he said, Do you think that it's utter waste in telling a fellow who's less in knowledge? So, hearing this word, the boss felt a little, difficult. So he said, No, 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 listen to me. Things are very bad in the office. So, like we just started and everything is not on the way that I expected. So this man said, the foreign structure will not suit our country's obligations. People are very different in our country, so that doesn't work it out. See, even imagine I also picked some roses from a different city and came to this city, planted it. Because of the heat and the temperature, the rose could not withstand it. So it withered. We cannot blame the rose, but it's just the idea that, things fail. Immediately, the young man understood one particular thing. He thought, like, probably the foreign does not work for our country, and we have to change the prospect and make a combo of our, new inventions as well as the countries or the people's, request or their need. And technically, if we put that together, maybe the product will work fine. So he took that counsel, he went in and implemented the same thing. He took the foreign's understanding and then he implemented what the people of that country would like. And then he launched the product again, and that was a great success. So, a counsel of this man who's probably an illiterate who only supplies coffee, tea, but still, there are certain counsels that the young fellow did not deny to, share and take the counsel, which made him, think about the success that could hold him in a long term. So this is one of it where the council always makes either you take it or leave it. The council always is a wise thing to understand and take it. Some people, in the name of counseling, they might break you, telling all the negative impact, which whatever the positivity that you have in your mind and heart also will fail. Totally, the courage will go down. But some people will be even you think yourself think that it will not work for me, but yet people will encourage and tell you, no, no, don't worry, we can do this. If you do this way, just take the other step and go with this level. And all these things will give you a broad idea, right? In the same thing, when we come into the spirituality, upgrading ourselves, God is really very careful in counseling. Psalms 119:24 it says, Oh, your testimonies are very, very wonderful and it's delightful to me, and I am always, willing to take your counsel. Your counsels are great. God's counsel is always great. Whenever we are broken, whenever we are shattered, whenever we have an agony, anxiety, whatever, God's counsel always works better. Some people think that, in the time of tension or anxiety or any of those times, you don't have a heart to pray. You only say, like, what will God do? God does nothing, right? But main thing is that if you are broken or if you are crushed in soul or you are pained in any of the way that you wanted a relief, the presence of God is very important. And that's the only place where you can make yourself feel comfortable, feel good about whatever you're dealing with. And only the people who have tasted it will understand how much it is good. Sometimes, as a person, even where I feel very broken sometimes during a situation, I just go close my eyes, meditate on the Lord, and say, Lord, you know everything. You can handle this. So let me not cry about this one. All I want to tell you is I surrender to you. I walk out of this room. I just want the presence filled feeling in my life that I don't want to think over it again and again and feel broken. So God is really touched me in that way and made everything possible in my life. Today, being a Sabbath day, I wanted to encourage you, just go to the prayer, God's presence, and you got to pray and ask God's counseling. Wherever lacking you are, whatever you are doing, wherever you've been placed, don't worry. You call the Lord, upon the name of the Lord, there is a victory. So, all I wanted to encourage is God is very, very thoughtful about you, very loving towards you, very caressing. So, all you have to do is like submit to the Lord and say, Lord, can you please take care of this one? Yeah, He will definitely do it. Wishing you all a great Sabbath day. Have a good day. Thank you.